All right, man, here we go. So, some of you guys who are on the page, you know that I had to remove some of the footage that I had for several reasons. So, let's jump into it, man. Let's address what's going on. Let's get in front of this thing. All right, so today I'm speaking as a man first, not a content creator, not a personality, not as somebody that's chasing views, just a man. I removed several videos from my page, 4, maybe 5 interviews that a lot of people watch, interviews that did numbers, interviews that had people talking. But after those interviews went up, I was informed that some of the individuals involved started receiving pressure, not from the internet, from real life. And as you all know, Butler scary as hell. And I do not play around with my safety or your safety. Sometimes when we sit down and we talk about the chain gang or gangs or unlawfulness, bro, we get real comfortable. You know what I mean? We think it's content, but for some people, some of these people still be active, man. In prison, politics don't expire, bro. Or beef don't end. There ain't no commercial break. You know what I mean? Because somebody came home, or that's not how life works. Um, some affiliation, some beef, some unlawfulness, they don't just fade with time, bro. And some of the stories involve people that are still in the system. I'm gonna give you an example of one. So I think like maybe 2 years ago, there was a story on online that a person who was in the Georgia Department of Correction had unalived a female staffer that was working there. And so when that took place, um, a lot of red flags went up. So within that, I knew somebody that was at the institution where that had taken place. So I called. I got in contact with him. And he gave me an exclusive. Like everybody was on lockdown. He gave me an exclusive interview. Um, he knew the person who had did it. And you know me, I post the video. When I posted the video, bro, the numbers went up. The numbers went crazy. This is the first time that I was like, oh, this is what they talking about. This is what's going on. So I put it up, bro, and then like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, man, I started getting phone calls. I don't answer my phone. It's on do not disturb. But I'm seeing the notification. I'm seeing what's going on. So I picked the phone up. When I picked the phone up, bro, like, hey man, them folks saying I said too much. I can hear somebody standing over him. You see what I'm saying? This ain't no regular phone call. So of course I took the video down, bro. I'm not trying to put you in harm's way for no story. And for a while I had stayed away from certain things, but as time has gone on, man, I'm getting my journalism on, man, and I'm talking to more people. And I have relationships with these people. I ain't just popping up, knocking on people. Like I'm talking to people. We chopping it up. But um it's still no unlawfulness, no active stuff that's going on, man. It should be online like that. That's just the butt nigga truth. You can call it exclusive or you can call it incriminating yourself. And what I found that a lot of people be talking and I say, hey man, look, don't say A, B, C, and D. And they won't say A, B, C, and D. But as the conversation go on, they'll say E, F, G, H, I, J. And it don't be hard to figure out what's going on if you really paying attention. So I talk to a lot of bros in the chain gang, and sometimes in conversation they say things they shouldn't say. Not because they're reckless, not because they disloyal, but because they're emotional, bro. And I'm a licensed therapist. I ain't saying I'm some voodoo doctor. I'm saying that like I'll be talking to people, bro. I talk to people for a living. I know what questions to ask. And I'm not just asking you because I want to get the blood and the horrific part of it, bro. I'm asking so you can reflect on who you are and where you going and how life been going, like in real life. So when you've been locked up in the cage for years and somebody finally hands you a microphone, shit, sometimes you talk too free. And I can understand that, man, because somebody, you essentially got the world at your disposal, not to your, but the world is listening to you, man. And that's what I want to bring to the people that's on the page. But I don't want nobody to get into no nonsense. So, um, words travel, man. Phones travel. Clips get screen recorded. And prison don't forget. I'll tell you that right now. Prison don't forget, bro. So there was an interview that caused concern. Certain individuals felt like too much was said. I'm not accusing nobody. I'm not blaming nobody. And I'm not going to dramatize it, bro. I respect the fact that there are organizations with structure, code, and internal rules. That is not my business. I repeat, that is not my business. I don't have nothing to do with nothing that's going on. That is, and I am scared. I am scared. As you can see, I took all the videos off on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on nothing. Nothing. Butler don't want no problems with nobody. But I can't keep posting videos. The numbers go up, then I gotta take them down. That's not good for my business. So I just gotta move a different kind of way. My business is storytelling. My lane is journalism. I'm not a part of any organization. I'm not representing any organization, and I am not choosing sides. I say again, I am not choosing sides. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no misunderstanding, and I don't want no tension at all. Now, in the past, people have sent me footage from the inside, dorm footage, yard footage, and situations. And yes, sometimes I have posted it. But I gotta ask myself, what happens after I post? Like, who getting in trouble for this? Who get moved? Who get violated? Who losing their life? Who could possibly lose their life because of something that? And what am I fueling? Um, and what do I want? Where I want my channel to go? What is it that I want to be known for? Because, bro, I got a lot of stories and a lot of like inside stuff. I could drop this shit and it'll do numbers, but it's my fear that more lives would be lost, more tension created, and just more fuckery, bro. Like negative energy, and that's not what I'm on, bro. That's not why I got into this, bro. The name of this page is Best Day of My Life, man. So I'm gonna be leaning more towards, man, funny shit, positive stuff, bro. I'll still give you, things that we could use in our community to wake up. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't want to repeat something and it bring harm to anybody, bro. That's on the inside, outside. That's gangland. That's uh the police. That's everybody, man. Um, so going forward, man, things will change. I will not post active illegal activity. I will not post footage that could get someone disciplined. I will not post content that creates internal conflict. I will not host interviews with individuals who are currently involved in active criminal activity. It just simply won't happen. It holds for a good story, but then 5 minutes after you leave, you like, hey man, take this out, take that out. Bro, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that, and I ain't gonna be that reachable. Once that motherfucker hit the airlines, it's there. So I'm gonna take every precaution that I possibly can to prevent any nonsense from going on. Now, if you still in motion, bro, I'm not your platform. This not it. If you want to interview with me, you will sign a disclaimer. You understand what you are saying. You are not revealing confidential or sensitive information. You are not implicating others. You are not implicating yourself. You are not violating any agreements or codes. You are responsible for your own words. If you ain't sure what's safe to say, we are not doing the interview. And it's just that simple. If you on the fence about it, nope. I need to say something very clear. I am not a street representative. I'm not a real street nigga. I'm not active. I'm not into politics. I am not in any organization. I am a storyteller. I'm a journalist. I'm a man who survived some things and now talk about them. I have relationships with people from all walks of life, bro. Gang members, wardens, police officers, politicians, gang leaders, robbers, shooters, geek monsters, and whores. uh, these people belong to different organizations. They have different experiences. My goal is to just simply capture their truth and let it be known to the world. But I'm not here to disrespect anybody, and I'm not here to expose anybody. That's not what's going on. Growth is realizing that not everything needs to be public. My goal is to get us to improve our emotional intelligence, restraint, wisdom, and knowing the difference between truth and timing. Just because something happened doesn't mean it needs to be broadcast. My page is about growth, healing, and understanding, not stirring up conflict. I appreciate everybody who watches, but I need you to understand something. You don't deal with the consequences after I upload. I do. And more importantly, the people inside do, or the people that's whatever do. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing professionalism. I'm choosing longevity. I don't want no problems. I don't want nobody else to have no problems. If you want to tell your story, I'll give you a platform, but we're doing it responsibly. If you want to expose people, stir politics, or continue active situations, I'm not your guy. This is not your channel, and it's no disrespect to you or to what you got going on. I can't afford it. I don't want trouble with nobody. I respect everybody's structure, and I'm staying in my motherfucking lane. I'm not here to escalate. I'm here to educate. And from this point forward, we're just going to move smarter. Thank you. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man.